Alexa,
say?
we're on, by the way, Janet.
Okay. Hi. Hello, audience.
All right. Hello. Anyway,
Please excuse the fact that I'm trying to learn some easy Japanese.
yep. In other words, yatta basically means I did it.
Okay, maybe you could explain what you did after the introduction.
Yeah. Well, anyway, well, first of all, here we are beyond the airways, the Infinity Project. It's Wednesday. What the hell do I want to say Thursday?
That's not
Right?
till tomorrow night,
My
thank you.
brain, my brain isn't functioning properly right now. I'm kidding. Anyway, it is Wednesday. It's Hump Day. That means here at Beyond the Airways, it's time for Warzone Wednesday. We're gonna have stories that'll make you laugh, think, cry, get upset. We may even fire off our supernova rant rocket. And let's see, if it weren't for one particular person, we would be firing it off every minute, but we're not going to. And I think you know who I'm talking about, right, Janet?
Number four, it wouldn't by any chance be number 45, right?
I believe that's the correct answer.
And the answer is?
40, Mr. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Just yes, we'd be firing off every time. But anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme, and currently joined on the line by my partner in crime, Janet. By the way, Janet, I forgot to change your name.
Oh, fudge. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, take two.
Take two. Take two towers and call me in the morning. After all, there is the
Okay.
Fellowship of the Rings and things. Fellowship of the Rings and things. Take two towers and call me in the morning, and then the Return of the King. Elvis.
Okay.
Take your
Guess what?
time. What? It's not
My
letting you?
cam my camera
Yeah, your
my
camera's.
camera shut down on me. Now
Oh,
it'll let me do it.
okay. Your camera
Okay.
shut down. I got it. All right. Well, anyway, our resident Joker Mike, he'll join us a little later. He's running a little. He's running late with an errand, so I'm not gonna worry about that.
Janet has left the building. Starchild took her
Yeah,
place.
that's right, folks. Janet Simmons has left the building. I don't know why the hell I'm talking like that.
Oh, I can't post it into the chat room, but I could tell you something that happened with us in
Okay.
our neck of the woods.
Well, go ahead.
Well, it turns out that this woman at her residence, she's on the one of the councils here in Arizona,
Mhm.
and she had a bunch of protesters carrying weapons in front of the neighbor's house saying, "We want an audit." Because they were carrying Trump flags.
Uh huh.
We want an audit.
Was she one of the election workers trying to count
I'm not
the
sure. I'll have to let me see if I can look.
okay.
But
Honestly, they need to get a
but
life.
her next door neighbor had to call the cops on him
That's
because he had a wife and kids,
I
and he
believe it.
feared for his family's life.
I
Let
don't
me see if
blame
I
him.
can find it again.
I do not blame him for that. That is not
Neither.
that is not the case of a Karen here because it's like, there's so many
No.
people here. He's got his family. He's thinking about the family. That's perfectly legitimate.
Right. I am not faulting you for that. I
No.
saw that on the news and I say, man, you have got to be knucking futs.
It's like, come on, let it go.
Let's see if I can find it.
It's like, give me a freaking break. Let it go already.
Let's see.
Okay?
ABC. I'll see. If I find the article, I will read it. But
Alright, well, don't worry about it right now. It's fine. Yeah, but anyway, we never did mention this last night, but, that Hurricane Iota made it into Central America, and you're not going to believe this. Landfall was just 13 miles south of where Eta made landfall in Central America. So, can you say catastrophic damage?
hey, catastrophic damage.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was. It was
I
pure cat.
believe it.
Yes, truly catastrophic. And people are saying it could be climate change. I agree. That's what Joe. I think once Biden gets into office, he's going to get us back into the Paris Accord again.
Okay, here it is. It was the Secretary of State.
Ah, sheesh.
And says, no, do you mind if I read the article now so I could set it
Wait,
straight?
hey, can you send the link to it?
Let me get,
Yeah, just
I will post it in
put it in the
BTA
face. Yeah,
Facebook,
put it in the Facebook chat. Then I'll put it here at both Twitch and Discord.
and then I can read it, right?
Yeah. Seriously,
Okay.
these people need to get a grip and get a damn life. It's all they're doing is
Okay.
making absolute idiots of themselves.
They can't lose gracefully, you know?
Yeah, I mean
Okay,
when
I'm
I
going to post it in BTA.
okay, I mean I'll admit when I was a kid I would throw fits when I lost. But thank God I grew out of it.
Uh,
Maybe
you
not
do to,
completely, but maybe not
it's a very long,
completely.
okay, it's in the BTA Facebook chat.
All right, there it is.
Okay, and this just shows the fucking mentality of people.
I know. It's like get a grip, people.
Okay,
It's
when I
like
get
it's
through reading,
over. It's done. Deal with it, people.
this is the Secretary of State Katie Hobbs. May I?
Yes, you're allowed to now.
Arizona Secretary of State Katie Hobbs has. Can you do a small rant rocket? Just a small one.
I don't have a small one. All I have is a supernova.
Okay, this isn't that bad.
Okay.
Arizona Secretary of State Katie Hobbs has released a statement addressing what she says are ongoing threats of violence toward her family and her office, and new surveillance video shows protesters even showing up outside her Phoenix home. The threats come amid ongoing unrest over Arizona's election results, with some making unfounded claims that there may have been fraud involved. Arizona is one of several states where President Trump's office has attempted legal action to challenge the results. Their continued intimidation tactics will not prevent me from performing the duties I swore an oath to do, Hobbs said in a statement released Wednesday. Our democracy is tested constantly. It continues to prevail and it will not falter under my watch.
Good for her. Now this
I'm not done yet.
oh,
I'm
I'm
not done yet.
sorry.
In surveillance video obtained by ABC 15, protesters can be seen outside of Hobbs' North Phoenix home playing music and chanting things like we want an audit. We want an audit." And then there is a link to ABC 15's footage.
Okay.
And it gives a warning video contains language some viewers may consider offensive.
Right. In other
So
words,
you
there's some
watch it.
cursing.
Yeah. Phoenix police confirmed they did respond to a home in the area around 6:15 p.m. Tuesday after calls reporting a group of people in front of the residence. When officers arrived, the group was no longer at the scene, police said. They were yelling, "Katie, come out and play. We are watching you." They're chanting these things and they had kids with them, described resident Jeremy Barfield, whose cameras caught video of the group. They're taking photos on our property. It was despicable, and the sad part is this was something that was organized. They organized this.
Hmm. Yeah, but did he get a permit for it is the question.
Earlier, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Since when do Trump supporters get permits? Earlier Tuesday, Hobbs spoke with ABC 15's Nicole Valdez regarding several previous threats received both online and at her office prior to Tuesday night's incident. I am in the position of now of getting threatened on social media, she said. I had to shut down a whole bunch of channels we had to redirect our office phone because every division of our office was being flooded with calls, and not just people asking questions, but people being abusive and harassing. Nobody here signed up for that.
Mm-mm.
A joint statement released by federal and state officials last week described the presidential election as the most secure in American history, despite calls from Trump's campaign that the election was stolen. Governor Ducey spoke Wednesday and said any threats toward any elected official or citizen excuse me, I don't have anything to drink, are unacceptable. He also said he would work with Hobbs and make sure any additional law enforcement needed to ensure the safety will be provided.
Yeah, because
And it was also said on the news that any police calls coming in from that area
hmm
will have a heightened police response.
good. Because you see, it's not just like the Secretary of State. It's like all these election officials that are responsible for counting them. They're getting threatened too.
Uh, Listen, can you talk on for a little bit? I'm
Yes, I
burning
can
up
do
and
that.
want to get comfortable.
Sure, go on. Go, go, go.
Not to mention get
Go,
something to
go,
drink.
go. Okay, go. Because let's face it, people, we do get thirsty when we start talking. Yeah, but anyway, let's see. I'm trying to think of something here. It's been nice. It's been nice and quiet here. It's been chilly, but I'm glad it's chilly. I was so sick of the heat. Like for a few days, it's like, come on, it's November. I want my cold, and I seriously want Thanksgiving Day next Thursday. I want it to be. I want it to be like 60 degrees. Okay, not too cold, not too hot. Have some sun, dry air, and hey, Oracle, good to see you. Yeah, Gianna had to step away. She had to get some water. I don't blame her. Because let's face it, we start talking too much, we get thirsty. That's so true. But let's see. On my end, let's put it this way. You know how not everybody is tech savvy. My mother, unfortunately, she could not get used to the Roku. So I said, "All right, Mom, I'll get you a cable box back." Now the good news is the guy at the cable company, he did everything possible to get my bill much lower. Now I'm going to save about $70 on it, which is great. It was not. I wish it would have been more, but it's like at least he helped me with it, so I'm glad. But Mom can now enjoy all of her things again. Well, maybe not everything because we did lose Discovery Family and she lost Cake Boss, but she said that's okay. I can live with it. That's no problem. At least, yeah, well, at least we're getting some things back. So Mom's got her wrestling back. She's got her Fox News back. Sorry, she's a fan of Trump. I'm not. We both know that. But things are on the up and up here. So that's a good thing. That's really a good thing. And I'm trying to think of something. Let's see. Oh, great news if you are a fan of the Charlie Brown Christmas specials. I mean, through Christmas and Thanksgiving. I'm so happy to report that Apple caved in. They actually caved in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the links up at both Twitch and Discord because I know this is going to make a lot of people very very happy. So let's get that in there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the screen share up. It's probably not even there. Okay. All right, give me just a sec here. I'll get it up. Okay, Google Chrome it. Oh no, it's a very black picture. There we go. Now we got it. All right, so here we go. Charlie Brown specials to air on TV after all in PBS deal. And this was updated today. The Great Pumpkin never showed on broadcast television this year, but after a deal with PBS, the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving and Christmas specials will return to the air. Last month, Apple TV Plus became the new home to the beloved Peanuts holiday specials. That sparked an outcry from viewers who are accustomed to annually tuning in on network TV. Apple offered each special to stream for free for a handful of days, but that didn't stop online petitions from gathering hundreds of thousands of signatures. Let's see. Today, Apple bowed to the backlash, announcing it had teamed up with PBS for ad-free broadcasts of a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving on November 22nd and a Charlie Brown Christmas on December 13th. Now, both specials will also be available for free during the 3-day
I'm
windows.
back.
Welcome back. I was just talking about how we're getting at least Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving and Christmas specials back.
Oh, really? I wonder what happened.
Apple caved in. They had put the people had put the pressure on them, and Apple came up with a way to solve the problem. They teamed up with PBS for ad-free broadcasts of a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving on November 22nd and a Charlie Brown Christmas on December 13th. Both specials will also be available for free during 3-day windows on Apple TV Plus, November 25th to 27th for Thanksgiving and December 11th through 13th for Christmas. For subscribers, the specials will be available beginning November 18th and December 4th, respectively. That means I have Apple TV Plus right now. I can watch it.
And I could watch it on PBS.
Yep. You'll see it on November 22nd, which is Sunday.
Right.
So it's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
On Monday, Monday, Monday.
hmm
But no, Apple had no right to try and take it all in the first place.
Well, the problem is Apple bought it. That's why. And when you buy it, what can you do?
Well, they're greedy enough as it is.
I know.
That's why I stick with Android.
Yeah.
I think Apple is overhyped. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, you do have a point. Apple tends to be overhyped. Hamana
Oh,
hamana.
excuse me. But
Oh,
what? Go
oh,
ahead.
okay. Well, I found something interesting. I just found this out literally today. Wonder Woman 1984. That movie has been like delayed several times because of COVID-19.
It's
So,
finally got a release, huh?
yeah, it'll be releasing in theaters on Christmas Day, but it's also going to be streaming on Christmas
So those who
Day.
want to get out of the house,
Right.
I think they will have social distancing in the theaters. Do you think?
Yeah, but unfortunately there's a problem because like in New York State, guess what? The COVID cases are starting to get so bad again. They're closing theaters again. So,
Well, hopefully it won't happen here.
yeah.
You know what the problem was? Why COVID is respiking? They opened up facilities too fucking soon.
Yeah, well, here's another problem. We're getting closer to the coldest time of year where more people get indoors.
Uh huh.
So that creates a problem in itself.
Yeah. Well, around here it's so mild in the winter
Yeah,
that
well
we do
here
not have to stay cooped up.
it can get cold like it is this week
Tell
here.
me about it. Tell me about it. That 2 degrees I experienced in Atlanta.
Oh, I know, it was 20 with a wind chill of 2.
Oh shit. Thank God my mom packed a heavy jacket on the top of my suitcase.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, this is what's going on. This story came out 3 hours ago, but Wonder Woman 1984 avoids another delay and will now release straight to streaming on HBO Max this Christmas alongside a theatrical release. Now, before I get started with the story, I'm going to tell you something. I have an HBO Max trial where I'm only paying $4.99 a month. That ends on January 8th, which means I can watch the Wonder Woman 1984 movie before I have to end the trial.
Yay!
So
Let me
this
know now who plays her?
Gal Gal no
Gail
Gal
Godot?
Gal Gad I think it's Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Yay! I just
So
well,
I'll get to
that's a
watch
bunch
it.
of good news today.
Yeah,
You
I
got a
will get.
bunch of good news today, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It's like okay, I can handle this. I mean, because like I said, I will probably get off of HBO Max before January 8th. Because right now I'm paying just $4.99. If I don't get out of it, it becomes $14.99. It's like
As
I don't
long
need
as
it
you
that
get
bad.
out of it before your trial's over.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably get out. I'll probably get out of it like New Year's Day or something. Yeah, but let's
How
see.
about the 31st of December?
No, I mean it's good all the way through the 8th. So
Uh huh.
All right. So anyway, here's what's going on. Warner Brothers has officially confirmed Wonder Woman 1984 will be released on HBO Max and in theaters on Christmas Day 2020. Following the success of 2017's Wonder Woman, director Patty Jenkins and star Gal Gadot signed on to return for a sequel. The highly anticipated blockbuster was initially set to come out over Christmas in 2019, but it was moved up to November before getting delayed to summer 2020. That proved to be the first of many delays for Wonder Woman 1984's release. Before COVID 19 became a worldwide pandemic that shut down the movie industry for months, Wonder Woman 1984 was scheduled to be released in June. Once it became clear that movie theaters weren't going to be wide open by then, WB pushed it back to August, and then again to October, and once more to December. However, with COVID 19 cases surging across America and theaters in Europe closing down again, because after all, it's even worse there, whether or not Wonder Woman 1984 would be able to keep this plan became uncertain. Rumors circulated that the movie could get delayed again to 2021 or come out on HBO Max shortly after the theatrical launch. Now, Wonder Woman 1984 is set to be released on Christmas in theaters and on HBO Max. Warner Brothers and HBO Max put a new trailer for Wonder Woman 1984 on YouTube. The trailer ends by revealing that the movie will be available for no additional charge to HBO Max subscribers on December 25th, 2020. It gives its theatrical launch for that date, giving fans the chance to see it on the big screen still if they want. It is important to know, however, that Wonder Woman 1984 will only be on HBO Max for the first month of the movie's release. Now that makes sense. That's perfectly fine.
Right. And they will make up for the rest of it in theaters, we
Hmm.
hope.
Right. With Wonder Woman 1984 officially heading to HBO Max this Christmas, it becomes the latest blockbuster to incorporate a streaming release due to the pandemic. Disney moved Mulan to Disney Plus and only put the movie in theaters where the streaming service isn't available, while movies like Bill and Ted Face the Music had simultaneous theatrical and PVOD, that's paid video on demand, releases in the summer. Pixar's Soul is launching exclusively on Disney Plus on Christmas Day as well. So Wonder Woman 1984 won't be the only high-profile film to launch over the holiday. And let me grab my bottle of water right here because god damn it, my,
Cheers!
my throat's
Bottoms up,
drying out.
girlfriend. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. All right, so pardon me. Mm,
You know, the pandemic has fucked things up, but you know what? Certain things accepted,
hmm
it's brought a lot of people closer.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah. Well,
excuse
anyway,
me, I've got an itch where my tube is.
gotcha. Well, anyway, for Warner Brothers specifically, the move comes after the studio and Christopher Nolan pushed for theaters to reopen alongside Tenet. But the studio appears to have learned not to put the fate of one of their biggest blockbusters entirely in the hands of theaters. This decision will ultimately be another major blow to the theatrical business, as Wonder Woman 1984 was the last major blockbuster standing for 2020. It should now be expected that AMC and others will follow in Regal's path and close down once again. The damage that Wonder Woman 1984's new release plan could have on theaters will likely go hand in hand with HBO Max's popularity skyrocketing. The streaming service launched a few months ago and has done moderately well, but it hasn't had a major piece of original content yet could boost subscribers. That will likely change in the next month as more people sign up to watch Wonder Woman 1984, and with WB finally striking a deal for HBO Max to be available on Roku and Amazon Fire TV devices.
Can you? I got a question. Can you still use Amazon Fire TV even though you have like a provider like DirecTV or Cox?
Yes, you just use it by you can just use that by itself.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's good. Yeah, it's all good.
Because I'm not used to Fire Sticks and stuff like that.
Yeah, well anyway, here are all the here are all the key release every 2020 superhero movie that should have been released by now, I would think. Okay. Well, here's the list. Wonder Woman 1984 is going to be Christmas Day. The Suicide Squad, August 6th, 2021. DC Super Pets, May 20th, 2022.
DC Super Pets? Did I
Yes.
hear right?
Yes, like Crypto, the Super Dog, Ace, Bat Hound. Kind of like what they had when Crypto had his own show on Cartoon Network for a little while. The Batman, that's the one with Robert Pattinson, March 4th, 2022. The Flash, November 4th, 2022. Aquaman 2, December 16th, 2022. And Shazam 2, June 2nd, 2023.
Okay. Hopefully, the pandemic will not screw that up. Oh, I know this has nothing to do with the radio or, what we've been talking about.
Uh huh.
It's a slow news week.
Right.
You've heard the expression, it was a case of mistaken identity?
Yes.
I told you this morning, but
Hmm.
well, I was reading on my news feed and came across this and it cracked me up. This elderly lady called a couple of snake hand wranglers to
Hmm.
get a snake out of her yard.
Hmm.
Well, they go in the yard and they look around and look around and they look down. They see this snake trying to mess around with a garden hose. It was
And
making out with a garden hose.
that sounds like something in a 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, it probably was very in a very frisky mood, but
Could have
there was a live snake
been.
laying next to the hose.
Right.
And the snake just took the hose for the other snake, but they managed to get both the snakes out of there.
Good.
But that was funny when I first read it. Uh, and this one's not as cute, but have you ever heard about octopus and the way they could turn their stomachs inside out?
No, I've never actually heard about that.
Yeah, the octopus could turn their stomachs inside out. Well, this is another snake story.
Okay.
It had gotten hung up in some wire
Mhm.
and it was gashed real bad.
Mhm.
So they took the snake, they fixed it up, it was okay, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, the snake decided to purge itself.
Oh dear.
It bought up three snakes and a full grown frog.
Wow.
That frog was not small, it was about like this.
Oh dang.
It was about like this.
I believe it.
But it was probably had an upset stomach.
Yeah.
Sounds like it ate like a greedy little pig, too.
Looks like this snake overindulged.
Yeah, yeah.
When snakes
But
overindulge.
just one of the quirks of nature, I guess.
Yep.
And if I grossed anybody in the audience out, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we apologize. If you have eaten.
Late dinner, I apologize. But it's
Okay,
nature
what is
being
this?
nature. You tell me.
Okay, Shark Boy and Lava Girl return as parents in new We Can Be Heroes photos. Okay.
Yeah, they were an item in the series, weren't they? Hey,
No,
look
there
in
was
the
a
chat.
movie. It was a movie.
They were an item in the movie, weren't they?
I I don't remember, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Check in the
Well, I'm going to look at
chat.
the article. No, I'm going to look at
No, check in the chat
for what?
Mike and Ash.
Oh, I don't see him yet. Well, Ashley's in here. Ashley's in the chat.
Hi, Ashley.
Yeah, she's been in the chat, so it's all good. But yes, we actually have Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and it looks like it's the same two. It's the same two actors.
Good.
Because I didn't realize that. Yeah, there's Oracle. She's saying, "Hey, how's it going?"
It's going fine. How about you? But anyway, sorry if I grossed you out with that second bit of tit I shared.
All right. So anyway, this is what's going on. Let me see. Did I put the right link in there? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. So Shark Boy and Lava Girl return as parents in new We Can Be Heroes photos. So this was posted today. You Bet director Robert Rodriguez brought back Shark Boy and Lava Girl for his new movie set in the same cinematic universe, We Can Be Heroes. Netflix, which is releasing the family-friendly superhero film on the streaming platform on New Year's Day, dropped the first look at the return of these characters who headlined 2005's The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D. Taylor Lautner and Taylor Dooley, That's an interesting combo. Taylor and Taylor played Shark Boy and Lava Girl, respectively, as child actors in that earlier movie. Dooley, now 27, plays an adult Lava Girl in We Can Be Heroes, while J.J. Dashnaw, who played Brat's dad in Rodriguez's Spy Kids, plays Shark Boy. Oh, it's not Taylor Lautner. Okay, let's see. They are now parents at this point in time, and their daughter Guppy, as seen in the photos by way of Bird Box's Vivian Lyra Blair, is half shark. Hmm. A lot of families. Let's see. Uh oh. A lot of families have spent a lot of time together, Rodriguez previously told EW in reference to the COVID-19 pandemic. I've been getting calls for all kinds of studios. Reboot Spy Kids, reboot Shark Boy. Of course they want to. They're all sitting at home with their kids. This seems like the next best thing. We Can Be Heroes follows a team of superheroes called the Heroics, who need to be rescued by their superpowered kids after getting kidnapped. Oh my gosh, listen to this. Pedro Pascal, Christian Slater, and Boyd Holbrook rank among the members of the Heroics.
Okay, who's that Pedro Pascual?
Pedro Pascal is the Mandalorian.
And what about the other two?
Christian Slater, remember he's been in movies before. Now I don't know who Boyd Holbrook is, but apparently he must be popular.
Christian Slater. I'm trying to remember the movies he was in.
um, oh, I can't remember either. But I know he's been in movies. I just forget remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
Let's see. The kid heroes include Yaya Gosselin as Missy. Gosselin, what does that name ring a bell?
Oh, you can figure it out
Oh,
later.
I got it. It's John and Kate plus 8. Gosselin's the last name. I remember.
Right. Okay.
Isaiah Russell Bailey as Rewind, Akira Akbar as Fast Forward, Hala Finley as Oho, and Dylan Henry Lau as Slow Mo. Love the names. Let's see. Excuse me a second. I got a cough. Okay. The cast also stars Priyanka Chopra Jonas, Christopher McDonald, Adriana Barraza, Lion Daniels, Nathan Blair, Lotus Blossom, nice name, Lotus Blossom, Andy Walken, Andrew Diaz, Sung Kang, Haley Reinhardt, Jane Quinton Johnson, Brittany Perry Russell, and Brentley Heilbron. And let's see. Ooh, Pedro Pascal. I want to see this picture. What do they look like? I want to see what. Let's see. Holy cow, that's Pedro?
Oh, oh, I'm taking little sips so you won't hear the frog.
Yeah. So Pedro's actually wearing two different suits. One in this movie, and of course, The Mandalorian.
So is he the one protecting Baby Yoda?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's the Fett then.
Well, not exactly Boba Fett. Which
Well,
reminds me, I got it. Which reminds me, I have got to catch up with The Mandalorian. I'm a little bit behind.
no. Anyway, I say the Fett
Hmm.
protecting the man, Baby
Yeah.
Yoda. It's not so much Boba Fett as it is the Fetts were
Yeah.
the race in
Well,
general.
yeah. Well, speaking of Boba Fett's actually going to make an appearance in The Mandalorian, or I wouldn't be surprised if he already has. I got to catch up. But the gentleman who's going to be playing Boba Fett in this is the same man who played Aquaman's dad in the Aquaman movie a couple years ago. I forgot his name. It was like Timon something, but but
I'm just
still,
trying to think.
that's
But hey,
fine.
it's good that the theaters are trying to get back into business again.
Yeah, but with COVID spiking up again, it's not looking good.
Well, you want to know something? Blame the idiots who think
Yeah,
it's against their God given fucking right not to wear a mask.
yeah, and people still thinking it's a hoax.
Yeah, we got you know who to thank for that.
Right? We're not going to go further than that. Well, actually, here's the thing. Some people are getting mad because like it's not Trump's fault for the virus. No, it isn't his fault for the virus itself. It's just the
It's his fault
response to it.
for blowing it off.
It's the response that's the
Yeah,
problem,
calling
not the
it the
virus.
China virus. The China
Exactly.
virus.
Now, here's something interesting. When he was diagnosed with it, he actually said coronavirus. But
But when
once he got
everybody
out of
else
it,
has it,
but when everybody else, when he got out of it, he started went right back to calling it China again. It's like I'll be so glad when he's out.
if he gives up the White House when the right time comes,
Don't worry, he's gonna have to give it up no matter what.
oh, he'll be drug out of there kicking and screaming.
Yeah. And by the way, we did not mention this yesterday, but there's a guy named Christopher Krebs. He was the head of the CISA office, which has to do with cybersecurity and such. He said that the election was the most secure, and he suspected that he was gonna get fired by Trump. And sure enough,
Boom.
by tweet, he was fired.
Well, that shouldn't be legal.
I believe this is what I think should happen. Seriously, if there's a president who loses after his first term, he should not be allowed to fire or hire anybody before the
Oh,
transition.
I agree with you. I can agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have to keep my voice kind of down.
Oh, that's fine. There's that one lady. What's her name? Emily. I forgot her last name, but she's not allowing the transition to take place.
She's not?
No,
Well, you tell that you're gonna have to let the transition go.
I know. Some people still want to cry foul, like, "Oh, the election was stolen." Blah blah blah. It's like, shut up. Now I'm going to tell you something.
I know we're not supposed to discuss the politics,
I
but
know, but I am going to discuss this. Fox News seems like it's in like disarray at the moment because what is it? I know you don't. I know you don't watch. I barely watch, but you know who Judge Janine is? I think it's Judge Janine Pirro or something like that.
yeah.
Well, she got suspended by Fox News, believe it or not, because she was going to spread this huge conspiracy theory, but the big wig said, "No, you're not."
Well, I don't blame the big wigs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame the big wigs.
Yeah, because here's what's interesting. Fox is like schizophrenic, okay? Because the daytime news crew, they're actually reporting the news like journalists. Oh, and here's our Joker. Hello, Mike. You
Hi,
made
Mike.
it.
Hello. Sorry I'm late, folks. Working on a project that was being
Well, hey,
troublesome.
Hey,
at least he didn't hear the bit about the mating snake and the snake that regurgitated all the goodies.
yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll stop there. We'll stop.
I am not going to repeat it.
Yeah.
I
The
am not going to.
the
If you want to know what it was, play back the
Episode
episode,
later.
please.
also boop. Who's
I
that?
see Ashley in the background. Hi. Hi, Ashley.
Got can point at you.
Ashley.
I got my headphones on, guys. You can't. She can
Okay,
see
Well,
me,
she
I,
can't. No, she can't
but
hear
she
you,
can't
but
hear you. Okay.
but anyway, and we were
She's
discussing.
staying at my place tonight.
okay, cool.
Well, you know what? It's good to see that. How can I put this? Your your mom respects you and Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's
and
always a good
trusts you
thing.
too. You
It's
know,
always a good thing.
oh, never mind. I'm tripping over my tongue, trying to
All right,
not sound.
Janet, I'm gonna give you two words: bug deodorant.
Oh God! Right in the middle of Publix, you asked for that.
Yes, I did. That's right,
So
How
folks.
about getting?
If
Or how
you've
about
never heard,
getting?
if you've never heard the joke,
Okay, why don't you explain to him?
no, I mean
I
Mike's
already
heard
know
it.
the story.
Yeah, Mike knows the
I already
story.
know the story.
Yeah, so
Well,
um,
you want to know something?
what?
At least it's better than you almost getting me. You know what?
Yeah, the laid potato chips. I can say that.
Yes.
Okay, so the project that I was working on, it's almost done, not completely done, but almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'm helping a neighbor of mine build a fireplace TV stand.
Oh, nice.
It's one of those mainstays brand
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of entertainment center.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I started this. Oh God, about about three ish,
Yeah.
and we just now wrapped up getting both the left and right side. Tomorrow we'll wrap it up or get what we
Yeah,
can
you
finish
got to.
tomorrow.
Does it involve glue?
A little bit of glue,
Then
yes.
that's why you need to wait till tomorrow. You need to let the glue set.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can basically put everything on top of it because you put the dowels in first before you fit the rest.
Ah, gotcha.
Right. Gotcha.
While 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 you're setting up, it's drying as you're still getting stuff set up.
Hmm.
Okay. One thing I'll,
So,
I'll tell you this. One thing I would love to be able to do. We've got this old, big old console TV. You know, those old-fashioned, like with the wood and everything. And then we have a TV on the top of it. I would love to be able to like take out the guts of that console TV and put that other TV into the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would
Oh,
be kind of cool.
you know what? The old TV that has the big old picture tube. Is that the one that the other TV is?
Yeah.
Well, you take out the guts. You fix it all in the inside,
Mm-hmm.
and you make kind of like a plant display out of it.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. What I love to be able to do seriously is make like get that TV on the top and somehow have it fit in there. Then it's like you can have the old look of the console, but you can still run it with the new TV.
Uh huh.
It can be done,
Right.
but it does. I think it's pretty expensive to do it though. So
It's called up upcycling.
right, exactly.
You know where I learned that from Paw Patrol.
Nice,
One of the pups was upcycling old bottles.
cool. Well, me, it's almost like me. I actually watched Blue's Clues and actually started learning how to juggle watching Steve.
Hot nice.
Yeah. All I know is it's amazing
Hmm.
what you could learn watching kids' cartoons.
Oh, I know. Even as adults, you can still. I mean, I can go
Dang.
back watching Mask on YouTube and still enjoy. It's like there's stuff I can remember learning. It's like, dang, that's so. I still think about that today.
Well, you know what? I still like watching Looney Tunes cartoons. I'm beginning to say, fuck
Yeah,
it, because Jack will come by and, Janet's watching cartoons.
it's like so. If you did that with me, I said, look, my father watched cartoons in his 40s before he died.
But Janet's in her 60s.
So what? Far as
Whoop-dee.
yeah, so what? Age is just a damn number.
I wish mine was unlisted.
Oh yeah, like that commercial.
Age is just a number, and
And
mine's
mine's unlisted.
unlisted.
Did the answer the question? The answer to the question is yes. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'm glad you made it in for a little bit of the show, Mike.
Yeah. Anyway,
Thank you.
here's some interesting things that we found out. What is it? Wonder Woman will be in theaters and streaming on HBO Max on Christmas Day. So that'll be one of the last things I'll be able to watch before my trial ends on HBO Max.
Well, you want to know something? Tell them what Apple did.
um, well, Apple. Now remember, let's see, and I think Mike, you are aware of this because it was put in the chat earlier.
Yep.
The Charlie Brown holiday specials, Thanksgiving and Christmas, will be on PBS
Yep.
because Apple had no choice but to cave in to all those people that were so mad
I
about
was
Oh
it.
yeah.
mad too.
I was too, because it's like, damn you.
It's too late for a Charlie Brown Halloween. It's a great pumpkin.
Yeah, but the good news is we're gonna at least get Thanksgiving and Christmas. And here's the best part: since it's on PBS, there are gonna be absolutely no commercials.
So it'll last her about 20 minutes, 22, 23 minutes.
I don't know. I think you're probably right, but still, that's still better than it's better than what we could have been stuck with.
Uh huh.
And get this: Shark Boy and Lava Girl have a new movie coming out on Netflix on New Year's Day.
I saw that as well.
Yeah. But amazingly, it is not Taylor Lautner doing Shark Boy again. It's someone else now.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Yeah, but the one thing, the biggest shocker for me is finding out the Mandalorian is in this thing too. Not in the armor, mind you, but the actor Pedro Pascal, he's in it too. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. So that's pretty. So that's pretty cool. That is really really cool. I do have a little bit of good news. I actually did a couple of sales in my job today.
Hey.
Didn't we tell her to be patient,
Hmm.
Mike?
Yep.
Yep, we did.
hmm So, I mean, so far so good. Now, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like this all the time, but at least I'm getting somewhere,
Uh huh.
which is always a good thing.
And get this. You tell them about the extra possibilities.
Yeah. Well, I'll just put it this way. The one of the people I went to, there are two of her relatives are also in my list.
Oh,
And I'm gonna be able to see them on Friday at the
nice.
same time in the same house.
Oh, that's cool.
That's one thing I really like being able to have two appointments at one place at the same time. So that's
Hmm.
always a good thing. But yeah, we're trying to figure things out because you know, other than Trump's legal challenges, we don't want to mention that too much. Trying to find other stories too.
Oh
You
God.
know,
Ooh, a whale shark.
ooh, a shark, a shark, a shark, a shark. Okay.
No.
I think we need a bigger boat. Yeah. But as you can tell, I'm a little bit sleepy, but all is well today. So I'm in good spirits today. Because I'll admit, yesterday, not so much. That's all I'm going to say. Because if there's one thing I'm not going to do, let's just say I'm not like those televangelists who get super hyper emotional.
Hmm.
Oh God, I have sinned. Please forgive me.
Yeah, there you go.
Oof.
Yeah, it's just that,
Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of your church, all right, Mike?
Mike, you there?
What?
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
I'm here.
okay, yeah. Janet was saying something like she said she didn't want you to think she was making fun of your church.
Oh no,
Okay.
no.
Because the thing about churches is this: those guys are not real. But the small churches like maybe the one you go to, Mike. You probably have like a good preacher, good with the people, and so forth. They don't. He doesn't do anything crazy. And
Well, we have a pastoral team,
hmm
so it changes.
oh, okay,
Some about 95% of the time it would be the head pastor
right.
Donovan. Oftentimes it's not.
Uh-huh.
It switches depending on the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, in the meantime, COVID-19 is starting to rear its ugly head all over again. The biggest problem is it's getting colder. And you know what that automatically does? sends people
Mm,
indoors, which therein lies the problem. Because really, I'm going to tell you the truth. Who the hell wants to do a Thanksgiving dinner if it's 35 degrees outside, right?
you know what we have?
What?
We bought, the Power XL air fryer.
Yeah.
Well, they have an indoor grill,
Oh, nice.
and it cooks salmon like a champ. It does steaks
Hmm.
to a medium rare tea.
Nice.
So many people would be smart to do those.
Yeah, it's just the problem is if this keeps up, I may not be able to have dinner Thanksgiving meal at my brother's house.
Right.
We may have to do it by Zoom.
Yeah. Hey, it's you know what? It helps to keep, families together even if you can't physically touch them.
Right. It's like when my mother had to go to the emergency room a couple months ago.
You
I wanted
couldn't
to
go
get
in with her.
I could not go in with her. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get her iPad and let's see if we can get this work. Now the good news is we didn't need it, but mom being stuck there by herself. I couldn't be there. I know she was scared to death. But now, but now things have eased up just a little bit, where you can have where if mom ever had to go to the emergency room again, I can at least go to the hospital and be with her, mask on and all, and that's fine, no problem. But like, sometimes people do not take this seriously.
Right.
But I do because I've got a couple of I got a
I
couple
want to
conditions that
make
would
you
put me at risk.
surprised.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
No, it's the I watch these stupid videos on
Uh huh.
Facebook Watch,
Yeah.
and then either the Vietnamese or the Chinese one.
Mhm.
You could walk. Why didn't you tell me? I wanted to make you surprised.
Speaking of surprise, somebody had this video. Let me see if I can find it again because I shared it on my wall. Let me see. E505. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Something funny happened when Dragon Ball Z and Amazon collide. Now somebody actually did this. He put, "Do you know?" Here's what it says. I'm gonna put the picture up a little bit bigger. Do we need additional instructions to find this address? Here's what he said. If you can do your best Kamehameha from DBZ before dropping the package, that would be awesome. The guy
Uh,
did it.
the big what?
If you can deliver your best Kamehameha from DBZ, Dragon Ball Z, before dropping off the package, that would be awesome. And the guy did it. Now you're probably not gonna be able to hear. Now you're not gonna be able to hear it, so because maybe you can. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe not here. You'd have to be on Twitch, but
Right.
if you can't hear it, I'll show you that. I'll show you after the show.
All right.
But yes, this is an Amazon delivery driver.
Hey!
Okay.
Thank
What
you!
state?
I didn't say what state, but still doing that was funny. That was really funny. It's like, oh my gosh. Now it's like, I'd love to do something. I want to have someone say, "In the name of the moon, I shall punish you."
Yeah.
that would be hilarious. But I'm
Yeah.
I think I'm not gonna do that though. Or
Nope.
better yet, do your best Yoda. It's like your present. Here you go. Uh, to me, it's been like a slow news day because I've been so busy concentrating on the job. But you know what? That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Oh, by the way, Mike, I don't know if you heard, but I had to get Mom the cable box back because she was having so much trouble with the Roku.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat.
Hmm. Yeah,
Eh,
but the good news is the guy at the Spectrum store, he really did a good job to make sure I would not have to pay that $197. So
yo, that's good news.
yes, so it just goes to show there are good people out there that are trying to help as best they can.
Yeah.
Hmm. So to me that's always a good thing. They try their best. It's like it's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's just the way the promotions are, and and everything else. Don't I'm not going to go screaming at the guy at the desk because it's his fault. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
It's all good.
All right, but yeah, I'm really tired tonight. But I'm really happy I did well on my job today. I hope I can keep doing well.
Yes.
If I can keep this up, it's like maybe this won't be such a bad thing after all. Because the guys down there are saying I've got a lot of good potential. I'm doing great. It's just trying to get the sale, and I finally got it. So,
Yo.
mhm. So if I can do like a couple, I'll be okay. But I know there are gonna be some weeks it may dry up.
Right.
So
Right,
just have to be prepared for it.
right. Just keep your resume out there.
I know. Hmm.
I was I was telling Shirley earlier, our Secretary of State in Phoenix is getting death threats at both their job and at home.
Uh huh.
We want an audit. And these protesters outside her home in North Phoenix were armed.
Yeah.
And the
Oh
next door
god.
neighbor called the police.
Hmm. Because he had a family. He had his family in the house. It's like, he did the right thing calling the police on that one.
Right.
It's like, don't you dare call him again, because he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, and they put the area on heightened alert if they get a call from that area,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm sorry, folks. It's over. It's done. It's time to accept it.
Yep.
It's truly time to finally accept it. It's over. And that's all I'm going to say on it. but but hopefully in the next couple months things will start getting a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
And I heard like there's two vaccines where it's like 95% effective to prevent COVID-19. Well, that's great and all, but I want to see it. I want to see it before I actually do it. You know, and a lot of people are actually opting out. I know some of the guys at my job are opting out of flu shots because they're not feeling comfortable about it this year because you got the flu and coronavirus both to contend with. So, excuse me. Well, we're going to wrap things up here, and I'll let you know this right now. Of course, tomorrow and Friday, it's our 2 nights of fun. Tomorrow night is our Nearly Naughty Mad Libs, and Friday is family friendly Cards Against Humanity. And of course, next week we have absolutely no shows at all because it is Thanksgiving week. We haven't done shows for Thanksgiving week in about what 3 4 years I think.
But we can still get together during the week and have a blast doing our
Yeah,
naughties.
that's true. But then again, if you know
We
if
don't do it on Twitch though.
right,
I
cannot do it on
know.
Twitch.
We just do it like we did last Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, let's say when we're not on Twitch, we can get away with it.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. First things first, I'm gonna hit the ending. Hit the end. That's the end, y'all. Hold on, it ain't over just yet. All right. So I'm just going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe, stay warm, depending on where you are.
I am
And
already too warm, so don't mention that four-letter word to me.
all right, well, anyway, everybody have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Nearly Naughty Mad Libs. Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye, Ashley. Take care, Mike.